You close your eyes. The room is dark. The house is quiet. Everything is finally still. And then your brain starts talking. Not about tomorrow's tasks, not about something useful. No, it goes straight for the things you spent all day running from. That conversation you handled badly. That decision you can't undo. That feeling you don't have a name for, but carry everywhere. During the day, you were fine. You functioned. You smiled when you needed to. But now there's nowhere to go. And here's what nobody tells you. This isn't random. This isn't weakness. Your brain is doing this on purpose. The question is, why? Meet someone we'll call Daniel. Daniel is, by all accounts, a functioning human being. He goes to work. He answers emails. He laughs at the right moments in conversations. He seems okay. But every night, somewhere between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m., something shifts. The thoughts come in waves. Small ones first. Did I say something weird in that meeting? Then bigger. Does anyone actually like me, or do they just tolerate me? Then the deepest ones. The ones he never lets himself think during daylight hours. Am I living the life I actually want? He doesn't know why it happens at night. He just knows it does. Every night. Like clockwork. And if you've ever been Daniel, even for one night, this video is for you. Here's what's happening inside your brain. During the day, your prefrontal cortex, the rational, logical, decision-making part of your brain, is constantly working. It's filtering. It's managing. It's keeping you focused on what needs to be done right now. Think of it like a security guard standing at the door of your mind. During the day, that guard is alert, strong, and turning away anything that isn't immediately useful. Uncomfortable thought about your relationship? Not now. I'm in a meeting. Fear about the future? Later. There's a deadline. That memory from 3 years ago that still stings? Absolutely not. Move along. The guard keeps everything out. But at night, when the stimulation drops, when the noise disappears, when there's nothing left to do, the guard gets tired. And everything he turned away during the day, it's still there, waiting in line. Patient. The moment your defense is lower, they walk right in. Psychologists call this the default mode network. When your brain has no external task to focus on, it doesn't go quiet. It switches into a completely different mode, one that's obsessively focused on you. Your past, your future, your identity, your relationships, your unresolved questions. This network is most active in 2 moments: when you're daydreaming and when you're lying in bed at night with nothing to distract you. But here's the part that changes everything. The thoughts that surface at night are not random noise. They are the thoughts your brain considers unfinished. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. The human mind has a compulsive need to return to incomplete things. Unresolved conversations, unexpressed emotions, decisions that were postponed but never truly made. Your brain isn't torturing you at night. It's trying to finish what the day left open. The problem is, you never gave it the chance to process these things in daylight, so it takes the only time it can get. Think about the last time you had a difficult conversation with someone you care about. Maybe it ended awkwardly. Maybe you said less than you meant, or more than you wanted to. During the day, you moved on. You had things to do. But that night, there it was, replaying. Not because you're weak, because your brain flagged it as unresolved. Or think about a goal you've been postponing. Something you want, but haven't started. During the day, the busyness justifies the delay. But at night, the justifications disappear. And what's left is just the raw, quiet question. Why haven't you started yet? Night thoughts are honest in a way that daytime thoughts rarely are. They strip away the performance. They ignore the excuses. They go directly to what actually matters to you and what you've been avoiding. Here's what most people get wrong about night thoughts. They try to stop them. They reach for their phone. They put on a video. They find any stimulation that will drown out the silence. Because the silence is where the thoughts live. And it works. Temporarily. But here's what you're actually doing when you suppress those thoughts every night. You're not resolving them. You're postponing them. And postponed thoughts don't disappear. They compound. They get heavier. More urgent. More intrusive. The mind that never gets to process becomes the mind that starts breaking down in other ways. Anxiety that has no clear source. A low mood that has no obvious cause. A feeling of being vaguely overwhelmed by nothing specific and everything at once. You weren't supposed to silence the night thoughts. You were supposed to listen to them. Not in a spiral. Not in a loop. But with intention. With curiosity. Like a scientist examining data, not a prisoner being interrogated. The thought says, you're afraid of being forgotten. The question isn't, how do I stop thinking this? The question is, what does this tell me about what I actually need? Daniel still has nights when his brain won't be quiet, but he's stopped fighting it. He keeps a small notebook by his bed now, not to journal, not to write essays, just to put the thought somewhere outside of his head, to tell his brain, noted. I heard you. You can let go now. And something strange happened. The thoughts got quieter. Not because he solved every problem, but because his mind finally felt heard. Your night thoughts are not your enemy. They are the most honest version of your inner voice, the one that only speaks when everything else goes silent. The question was never how to stop them. The question is, are you finally ready to listen?